Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. We got a stream going on today. Okay. Today, I'm prepared. We have a concept of what we're going to do today. I think it's going to turn out really well. Hola. Today, we're going to make some fire. We're going to add the ability for the player to light their own fires. Hello, Kyle. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're gonna add the ability to let the player light their own fires. Because we have fires already in the game. You can see there's one down here. If I can, teleport my way down there. For now. And fires are important because if I take the skillet... Fires allow us to cook. We don't have any cooking items right now, but, that's not important. Yes, we do have a drink. We do have a drink. You're gonna have to wait on it. Just one moment. It's right here. It's right here. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. What was I gonna say? Yes. We're gonna let the player cut down... So you can already cut down trees. So if I give myself, the hatchet... If I give myself a hatchet... And we go up to this tree here. And we switch to the hatchet. We should be able to cut this tree down. Well, we should be able to. It's not working right now. Let's try the cutlass. Maybe I broke something specifically with it. Okay. There we go. The cutlass was able to cut down the tree. So we're good. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to add the ability for you to then be able to light this on fire. And then you'll be able to start your own fire anywhere. Anywhere on the map. So you can cook things wherever you are. Which is fantastic, I hope. Because I find... Yeah. I was given a little piece of feedback that people want to be able to... Oh, shit. We got a skeleton. Nope. Jeez. He's gonna... Let me just deal with this guy first. There we go, got him. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, you'll be able to light the fire and cook things wherever you are, because I got a little piece of feedback saying that, like, you know, it's really annoying to have to trek back to all the different campsites on the map when, yeah, I did get him, Paul. Nice to see you, by the way. It's really annoying to have to trek back to all the places where they have already existing fire pits. You can make a fire in the black powder room of the tower. Something nice? Anyway, yeah, actually, so the way we're going to implement fire is actually going to be cool because it's going to be systemic. And what is... Glad we have a parasocial... Glad we have the parasocial friendship we do, but... Well... anyway, what was I gonna say? As well as the normal one, yeah. You'll be able to... It's gonna be systemic, and what systemic means is that it's not gonna just be... You have one... Hello, ASO gang. Hello, Tutu. Nice to see you. You're going to be able to light anything on fire, really, that can be lit on fire. Like, it's not just like, oh, you have to have wood and you have to have the flint and steel. It's going to be more general than that. We're going to define the way flint and steel works, and then we're going to define the way wood works. And then anything with those attributes will be able to be lit on fire. And I'm going to explain that a little bit later. The fort burned out. Well, the fort is made of stone, luckily, so it won't be able to be burnt down. But maybe the ship would. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, before we do any implementation, I do have the drink for today. We're still on the pivot to Asia. So we have more Korean drinks. This one, I know what it is, because we had the other type of milkis before. And I wanted to have a soda today. I wanted to have something that I was sure was a soda. So I had the other type of milkis, which is a cream soda. And when I say cream, I literally do mean cream. It's like it's got I believe it has actual no, it's got dairy in it. Yeah, powdered skim milk on the ingredients list. It is although this is the melon flavor, artificial melon flavor it specifies. So the other Milkas, it's just kind of like it's not as bad as it sounds. I mean, I haven't had this flavor. I haven't had the melon version yet, but we're gonna find out. But you know, this is by far the least weird Korean drink that I've had so far. So, you know. All right. Nice. Okay, yeah. It kind of tastes like melon and cream, which is pretty good. Do you try other drinks every day or every Saturday? Okay, so it started as just like I just wanted to drink something on stream because I was thirsty and I had some drinks in my fridge, which were Guarana Antarctica, which is a Brazilian soda. And so I just drank that. And because it was like kind of an interesting drink, because Guarana is not something you drink every day, I was drinking, like, I started drinking other drinks, right? And it escalated. Basically, we escalated on the weird drinks. So I do love to try new things when I'm out shopping. Like, if I find something and I don't know what it is, I often buy it just to taste it and find out. So that's, yeah. And also, I live in a pretty multicultural area in Toronto, so there's always new things to try. So yeah. So anyway, why don't we get to that? The first thing we're gonna do for making the fires is we're gonna want flint and steel. So we're gonna make a model in Blender for that, and I already was looking up some references. Actually, I closed it, so I need to find them again. Flint and steel. So basically, we're gonna make a really simple model. We're gonna make a really simple model right now. Come on. Yeah, this kind of thing. Basically, I like how it's just like, it's like a bent piece of metal and like it looks of the period, I think. This looks about right. This is like the traditional kind. Like there are modern, goal for the end of the stream, an out of control bonfire. Well, it's possible. It's possible. I know in Minecraft, like back in the day, the first time I accidentally set fire to a tree and then it like absolutely just destroyed the entire forest. We'll have to see about that, but maybe that will happen. Hey Firefly, nice to see you. Okay, so let's get the additional music on, and then we're gonna very quickly model this flint and steel. It will not take long because this is quite a simple model, I believe, to do. I mean, famous last words, right? Sorry, I'm just looking for my queued up music that I was supposed to have queued up, but I forgot. That'll take a second. There we go. Oh, that's a... There we go. All right, Blender. Here we go. Yeah, it is a pretty fun mechanic. So let's immediately... I'm not gonna delete the default cube. I am gonna rebel. But I'm gonna just divide it into two. Whoopsies. Gonna divide it into two. Gonna delete these vertices. Gonna add a mirror modifier. And then I'm gonna do it across the y-axis. So now, sorry, just gonna save image. Just so I can have this in my, objects. Oh, Christ. There we go. Okay, so the other thing I need to do is, so let's get back into edit mode. This is going to need to be a lot smaller. Like, this is probably how big it's going to be. So I'm going to go back to reposition this. Yeah, you guys can let me know if the music is too loud or anything. Yeah, but I hope it's good level. Alright, so. Back into edit mode here. This is kind of a janky way of doing it, but it works. We're gonna extrude. Yeah, I know people are gonna be telling me I could be using a actually that I could be using a whatchamacallit. Ooh, actually that's way too wide this way. So let's actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna scale Z0 and set this to Z equals 0, and then we're gonna do another mirror. And also I need to turn on vertex snapping just to keep that like a good. Okay, cool. And then let's like that. Okay, cool. So oopsies. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? There we go. Hey, Sarah, you're here. Welcome. We're making the flint and steel. Trying to do this as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna start tapering this out here. Yeah, people are gonna tell me I can use a curve, but I don't give a shit, really. This is fine. You mentioned the fire starter. I immediately had Prodigy in my ears. Prodigy? I'm not sure what you're... Is that music? Am I... You're gonna need to tell me what that is. And then let's start doing the little curl that he's got on that right there. Alright. It is music. Okay, I guess. Cool. I'm sure it's copyrighted, so I won't be able to play it on stream to find out what it is, but I'll have to look that up later. Alright, let's just smooth out this curve here. Then I'm gonna... Actually, that's pretty good. Oh, okay, it's not... We need to take everything over here. We need to scale Z0 and then put it at 0. Then I'm gonna take this and just thin everything out a bit. Make that a little bit. Okay, cool. I need to create a new folder here. New folder. flint and steel. Flint and steel dot blend. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and actually, so I'm gonna get rid of the Z here. I'm gonna add another mirror on the Z, and I'm going to apply it. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna apply it. I'm gonna add another modifier on top of here. First, I'm gonna shade it smooth. Then I'm gonna add a bevel. Ooh, that's something weird's going on there. And then I'm gonna add a weighted normal. Where's the... Oh, it's in normals. Weighted normal. Why has that gotten weird there? Which vertex is that? There's probably a weird, so if I remove the mirror... Oh, I see. That's why. It's because these interfaces exist. So I'm just gonna select all these guys and delete them. Okay, cool. Now if I go back to here, re-enable the mirror. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm gonna increase the size of the... Increase the weight here on the weighted normal, but I'm also gonna increase the size of the bevel by, the 0.2. Oh, it seems like it's at its maximum. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. That's, ooh, actually, I don't want these... I'm gonna change this to use a, weight. So now we can manually select which edges get beveled. Because I only want these ones to be beveled. So I'm gonna add a bevel weight of 1 there. And a bevel weight of 1 there. And now that's what I want. Perfect. Cool. Now we need to add our flint. So I'm gonna call this object steel. Then I'm gonna add a cube. I'm gonna move that guy. This is gonna be our flint, and I'm just gonna randomly mess with this. Cube. Gonna add a random cut in it. And I'm gonna leave this with sharp shading. Actually, you know what I can do? I can do a bevel. Although I need to bevel vertices. See? That makes like a kind of a cut there. It looks like a chipped piece of stone, if you... Hopefully it does, at least. Okay. There is my... There is my flint. I'm actually just going to merge these two vertices real quick. Okay. So we have our steel and our flint. This... I'm just going to arrange them because they're going to appear as one item. I'll make this guy kind of smaller, maybe. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna... Then... We're gonna add some quick material for it. New, gonna add a texture. Image texture, and I'm gonna call this guy, parameters. Now I'm gonna take a color, separate color. Where is that? Is it in separate color right there? It's gonna take this color, gonna take this color, and gonna take the red and put it in the roughness and the green in metallic. Gonna make this non-color. Then I'm gonna texture paint. Actually, we've got to make sure these guys have the right materials to assign to them. Yeah, they do. Oh. This guy does not. Okay, so gonna take the texture paint and gonna paint this. This is gonna be fully metallic on the. So that means we're gonna do first. I'm gonna do this linear, and then I'm gonna do RGB. So the red is the roughness, and the green is the metallic. So it's gonna be fully metallic, but a little bit rough. And actually, if you can see, I paint and it becomes metallic. Actually, let's make it a little bit shinier. Yeah, there we go. Oh, actually, I didn't actually UV unwrap it. Let's do that right now. Select everything, UV unwrap. Actually, we need to. Where's the apply the scale on that guy? Okay, go back to edit mode. UV unwrap. Oh, I'm gonna give this guy a seam. Cool, that'll work. Okay, so go back to texture paint. So this guy's gonna be this guy's not gonna have any metallic on him at all. So I'm just gonna paint the, and because we only have the flint selected, it's only applying to the flint. Yeah. I'm actually gonna hide the steel here. Where's the... Okay, cool. Is that all covered? Okay, cool. Now let's go into the steel. Now the steel is gonna be fully metallic. No, that's not. Oh, okay. Select the steel. Texture paint. There we go. That's what I wanted. Cool. Okay, so now we have the steel is metallic and the flint is not. Okay. Cool. Let's save this image as we need to go to our, so we need to create an output folder for our flint and steel. So flint and steel. And I'm going to call this param.png. That's fine. RGB full. I'm going to lowercase p just for Windows' sake. Okay, so that's cool. Now we're going to export this. I think we're ready to go. Let's export as flint and steel.gltf. And apply modifiers here is an important thing to tick. Okay. Cool. Now I think we're done in Blender for now. Save that. We're gonna go back into the game, and we're gonna put the flint and steel in. So the way I want to do this, and this is kind of a. Remember how I want to say? Okay, I gotta stop the music 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go to our models, which are somewhere here. Right here. Okay, so we're gonna go into meshes, and we're gonna have our flint and steel somewhere. Okay, cool. Create entity with mesh. Okay, perfect. There we go. See, now, see, we got metallic, and we still got... It's a little big, but I think that's fine to make it oversized for now. We can readjust it later. But, okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to make it a collider. I'm going to do a box. Going to fit that to the mesh. You're going to add a physics rigid body. Going to make that mass of 2, let's say. And we're going to call this flint and steel. Gonna save that. And I'm gonna save this guy as a prefab as well. So see, now it's got a physics object. It fell. Gonna add a interactable so that we can pick it up. And I'm gonna add a inventory item. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna call, hey, what did I call the, 1 second. I'm gonna find the, what did I call the, okay, it's item name. So, item name, flint and steel. Gonna call that, flint and steel. Item description. Item description, flint and steel. And it's gonna say, can be used to create a spark, which can start a fire. Fire. I'm gonna save that. Okay, so, now, we can pick it up, first of all, if we go into, okay, so we got flint and steel. Gonna need to change the, rotation for that guy. See? You can actually see it updating. Actually, you can't, because my face is in the way. Let's go up here for a second. So I need to change the rotation for the inventory object so that we can actually see it properly. Oh, okay, actually, it's gonna... Because we're actually gonna change one more thing. We're gonna add it... We're gonna make it a weapon. Oh, is it... Where do I... Can I not? Oh, wait, okay, it's right here. Sorry, my bad. Whoop, shoo. I had a crash. Okay, cool. Where's our crash? Oh. Interesting. It's because... Ah, I see. We need to quickly, this needs to be moved into... Or we need to check. Actually, that's odd. So basically we have an object that had a rigid body that didn't have a physics object attached to it. But why is that? How did that get set to 0x18? That's odd. Anyway, it's not important. I'll fix that later. But anyway, what was I gonna say? So, but we have our flint and steel here. We're gonna add a weapon. Weapon. So it was fine because it wasn't in our inventory. Okay, so this is the important part. Remember what I was saying about being systemic? So, I'm going to change the damage to some really tiny value. 0.005. But the important thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the type of damage. Going to change the type of damage to fire. So, basically, what the flint and steel is going to do is it's going to be a weapon that does a tiny amount of fire damage, right? And so that means that anything that is going to be affected by fire damage will be burst into flames by the fire if it has a, like, low threshold. So basically, the idea is that, like, the tinder that you're going to light on fire is going to have a really low damage threshold, right? And so yeah, basically, fire is a type of damage, and anything that takes fire damage can react to that by bursting into flame, is the idea. So, save the prefab. Now I believe that, inventory item? Okay, let's pick it up now. Yeah, the rotation is off, so I'm going to, go into here and I'm gonna drop it. Now I'm gonna... Let's change the rotation to 90. Okay, cool. Save prefab. Okay, that's... Yeah, we can understand what that is, hopefully. It's getting clipped. That's interesting. But anyway, if we pull it out, we're holding it weird. I think in Blender we're going to change the orientation of this. So I'm going to... I'm going to go into... going to quit the game. Going to go back into Blender 1 second. Arson time. Burn the ship. One... Shortly. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. It's because... so I'm just going to take these. Going to go into... I'm going to grab this manipulator. Rotate this guy. 90. And I'm also going to change the grip. So basically, the grip is going to go around whatever on the Z-axis here. The Z-axis in Blender. It's the Z-axis in Blender. In ASO, it's the Y-axis. So that might be confusing for later. But anyway. Now, and I'm also going to rotate this to go forward on the... That's 90 as well. Minus 90, I guess. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to... Whoopsies, didn't mean to scale. Actually, let's scale it down just a tiny bit. Okay, so now let's export that again. GLTF, flint and steel. Oh, we didn't remember export settings. Include selected objects, material, mesh, apply modifiers, export, save. Cool, now let's get back into ASO. Guys, Jake promised the whole map would be in flames by the end of the stream. I didn't promise that. I didn't promise that at all. You can go back. There's a thing at the bottom of the screen. You can go back in the stream. I did not say that. But anyway. Okay, so we got our flint and steel. Did that not get applied? Huh? That's odd. Go back. Blender? Did I not export that? I thought I just did. Okay. Okay. File. Export. Flint and steel.gltf. Keep original. Include selected objects. Data. Mesh. Apply modifiers. Okay, maybe there's something weird going on. Okay. Uh-huh. Maybe I'm exporting to the wrong folder. I've done that before. I'll double check I'm in the right folder this time. Yeah, I totally am. I'm exporting to the wrong folder. That's how I'm screwing it up. You may not have promised that I would set the whole map on fire, but I could do it. That the whole map would be in flames. All right. So there we go. This is probably the right file this time. Okay, that's better. I do need to take the collider and redo the shape here. 1 second. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's better, I guess. Why is the rotation weird though? Inventory item. There we go. That's the rotation I want. Okay, so go into inventory, drop it, save it. What did I do? He promised I could burn the letter. Yeah, you could. You could burn. I was actually thinking maybe what if you burnt the scroll? Might have to make that invisible for story reasons, but we'll see. Why is it no longer metallic though? Oh, I know why. Or I don't know why. Huh? Oh, maybe. Maybe this is, Okay, come on, Blender. Steel? Oh, that's, yeah, that file is all incorrect. Somehow, how did that get messed up? That's odd. Anyway, well, I can just quickly redo it. Texture paint. So let's go back to here. Let's paint. Get it all metallic again. That's what we wanted. I think I probably exported the file as the wrong format, but that's fine. That's fine. Cool. That's metallic. And we can... Alright. Image, save as, param. 8-bit, yeah, no color, save, overwrite. Okay. Let's get back to it. Okay, there we go. It's metallic again. That's good enough for me. Okay. Oh, yeah, Okay, so now it does. So I was actually thinking that we would be able to do this without writing any code, but it looks like I'm going to have to write a tiny bit of code. So let's get the, just a tiny bit, very little amount of code, actually. Let's get the cutlass. So we take the cutlass, sorry. We can cut down the tree, and then we're going to take the, this thing, and so that did a tiny amount of fire damage, but we don't have the bit we want yet. So the way the trees work, if I can explain, is each of these trees have a destructible component. So we're gonna add, we're not opening Neovim, we're opening Sea Lion. We're gonna add a little bit of extra information to this destructible component. So I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna get our music back on. We're gonna find destructible. The struct for destructible. And we're gonna add a couple different things to it. We're gonna do a float threshold equals 0.0f. So that means no threshold. And then we're going to add a... This is the important part. This is the important part. Is we're gonna add a damage type filter. So this is going to be weapon damage type damage filter equals weapon damage type untyped. So by default, the destructible is not going to have a filter. It's going to react to all types of damage. Get your sunglasses on. It's a light mode editor. Yes, I love light mode. Light mode is my jam. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change all my UI to light mode. I'm gonna change OBS to light mode. Discord to light mode. One moment. Oh shit. I had my speakers on. I hope I wasn't creating any bad audio for you guys. Anyway, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, so what I was gonna do. I have my destructible. So now I need to go to the editor, where actually this is editor.cpp. We want to find our destructible. Okay, so it has. So I'm gonna add a imgui drag float, and this is gonna be called damage threshold. And it's going to be and the address of destructible dot threshold, and then we're gonna need to add a combo box. But we already okay, we have a thing for the damage. Okay, we have a function called damage type selector. So let's go back to destructible. Okay. We have a damage type selector, and it's going to be destructible. What? Why are you reacting that way? Damage filter. Cool. Now that's gonna let us set what the type of it is, and then finally we need to go into our JSON serializer. Here we're gonna find our destructible, and we're gonna need to add the two new bits to it. So threshold and damage filter. So now, if we go into the, you didn't hear anything? It's, no worries? Okay, good. Yeah, like, luckily the speakers are over there and my mic is facing this way, so it probably didn't get anything. Alright, so now we should be able to edit that information in the editor. But in the meantime, I'm gonna find, while this is compiling, I'm gonna find okay, so we have this destroy destructible. And we call that in a couple different places. Okay. Yeah, so this is just, using a, so how do we do the damage? Okay, so what we're gonna need to do is, we're gonna need to calculate the damage, which we already do here. Damage, okay. Actually, we do it here. Interesting. Okay, so we got this guy. Actually, you know what? We're going to be popping in and out, so I'm actually going to mute the audio in the game. So now, if we go to our tree, this guy, it's a destructible, and it has a damage threshold and a damage type. Right now, the damage threshold is 0. We should actually probably change that, because where's the, okay, we call it another place here. Oh, it's damageable, okay. Yeah, so this sets it, the damage threshold at 50. Which, yeah, that doesn't seem right. So we're actually going to need to probably factor out this function, because there's a very similar function here. But I'm going to set the damage threshold here to 50 for the stump. Well, for the non... Okay. And the damage type is going to be not filtered to anything. And so that's for the straight bomb. We have this other... Oh, I see. So we have this palm stump here, and this is the bit when it's already been cut down. So, basically we need to set the... we need to make it destructible. We need to make this guy destructible. Physics. Sorry, items. Is it items? Destructible. I'm going to set its damage threshold to 0.001, which is like nothing. And we're going to change it to fire. So that means it's only going to be affected by fire. Okay. I'm going to save the pre. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. I actually need to remove that component. Okay, cool. Now I need to save this prefab because that's a child of this, basically. Okay, cool. Now let's get back to here. So here's item H. So destroy destructible. I'm now going to... We're going to need to create another function. Which is... Actually, you know what? I think we can just... This can return an empty container if it doesn't destroy the thing. Okay, cool. So this is now going to take an amount of damage. So float damage amount. Damage amount. And then it's going to also take a weapon damage type Cool. So, we're gonna take these two. Where's the define? And we're gonna need to add these two here. Okay, so we're gonna do a check. We're gonna say if so if damage amount is less than target dot threshold, return an empty container. And also if the type is not equal to okay, so if it's actually, so if the target dot damage filter does not equal weapon type, damage type, untyped, and the filter does not equal to the type, we're gonna also return an empty thing. Okay, beautiful. Now we can refactor this, so we can actually take this check out here, and I actually kind of dislike the way C-Line does this. It removes all the empty lines that I had. It's like it tries to reformat it, but it's like I left those empty lines there on purpose. Visual Studio actually does that better. I wish... See? It... Don't take out my lines. I want the empty line. Ugh. Maybe I have my settings wrong. Maybe there's some way to disable that. But anyway. So, this is giving me an error because I did not set the other things. So now we can take this damage type. We can pass the damage type in here. And we also need to set the damage. Do we need to multiply it by DT? I'm gonna multiply it by DT because heavy sea lion. I'm gonna multiply it by tick DT because that's what it was being done before, but I'm not sure that we should. Well, I'm gonna figure that out later. But anyway, okay, save that. Now, in the... Okay, also in here we need to do the same thing. So, this is just... We need to actually take the damage calculation. So we're gonna do auto... damage equals that, and we need to set that as well. Why is that? Okay. Cool. Now take that, and this is definitely not being multiplied by TT because it's an instantaneous amount of damage. It's not over time. Okay, so now we set the damage, and the damage type is what do we give here? Oh, I guess it's bludgeoning. I guess that's what we do. Yeah. Weapon damage type. Why is that? When we're in the wrong namespace. Is it items weapon? Yeah. Items weapon damage type. Bludgeoning. Cool. Why? What are you warning me about? Effect 3. Oh, it's gotta be, okay. Yeah, it needed to be a, scalar. Okay, so. And we can also, remove that check there. Can I just do that? Oh, that does it. Okay, cool. Although it also wrapped my line here, which I don't want. Okay, cool. That should work, okay. Now, I believe that's all the code we need. We should be able to do the rest just all in engine. And actually, the fire pits already do fire damage, so I believe if we take the trunks and bring them over to the fire, they will also light on fire, which is cool, without having to write any extra code. We're just waiting for it to compile right now. Yeah. By the way, the melon flavored Milkus is quite nice. Yeah. Okay, I think we can, I think we're done with this music. We can get the game music back on. Okay, so, we're gonna take this guy. Because now we have our weapon that deals a tiny amount of fire damage. We're gonna take our stump. Actually, we're gonna need to, okay, so we have a fire pit. We have this guy as a prefab. But it's actually, it's got a fire emitter. So I'm actually gonna take this fire emitter, and it's gonna be its own prefab. Okay. Cool. So now, saved as a prefab, we can delete that. I'm going to take the... Gotta actually delete this guy because it's out of position now. Palm stump. Okay. Palm stump. Gonna take the destructible here, and I'm gonna set the prefab. Why is that? Oh, I can drag it in from here. It's gonna be fire emitter goes in here, and damage threshold 0.01 fire. Okay, cool. Save prefab. Ah, God, I didn't mean to do that. Remove prefab. It's the trunk. It's this one that's the prefab parent. So this one is the one that needs to be saved. Okay, cool. Anyway, so now, come on, this is supposed to fall over. Now if I hit this guy, that didn't happen. Maybe the threshold is? Okay, set the threshold to 0. What happens here? Okay, it's being hit, but is my... Maybe my thing isn't doing the... Okay, drop. What's this? What's this? This is doing... It's doing... Okay, I need to go into debug mode. Almost all graphics developers make games. That's actually not true. If you go on GP Discord, you will find plenty of graphics developers who aren't making games. They're, and, this is actually, or they might intend to make games, and they're not actually making games. It's very easy to get carried away with, writing a game engine and not actually making a game. Yeah, exactly. It's very easy to get carried away with making a game engine and not actually get to the part where you actually make a game. But anyway, let me just make sure that Steam is running. Alright, let's debug mode here. Alright. Nope. Come on, get out of there. There's also, whoopsies. What was I was trying to read the chat. My day job is more about visualizing products for online shopping than making games. There's also a lot of work in movies or various, scientific visualizations. Yeah, I will also say, like, my day job is not games. Like, I work for, doing 3D modeling for, like, engineering. Well, yeah. 3D modeling for, like, design, basically, is my day job. Which is graphics related, but, is not games. Alright, so I'm gonna take my flint and steel. Now I'm gonna see why we're not triggering the... Let's grab a cutlass so we can cut down a tree. Okay. Let's cut down this guy. It's lagging. Why are you not cutting down? Oh, probably because I changed the... Okay. Okay, so there's probably some... Okay, the code is clearly wonky. So maybe I wasn't supposed to multiply by dt. Alright, so... Let's set a breakpoint in here. Okay, so we hit the breakpoint. What's going on? Okay, so we're in our function here. Our damage amount is 0.02, and our damage... Okay. I see. I think we were supposed to... We multiplied the wrong thing by dt. I think we were supposed to multiply the threshold by dt, and not the... and not the actual thing. So I think what we need to do is we actually need to do damage divided by dt. I think that's what we need to do. So let's redo that. Wow. But anyway, back to the game. Okay, so let's take our guy here. Once we wait for Luigi to get up from his, I'm also gonna take this guy and hide it. Oh, oopsies, why did I go down there? Alright. Pick up our thing. Once again, lagging because I didn't mean to teleport that. What is this? How did I get that selected? Alright, make sure not to save the game. Maybe I created it as a prefab. We're gonna get this guy. We're gonna take our cutlass. We're gonna cut down this tree, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Put our thing in here. Okay, so the damage amount is 100 and the threshold is 50. Beautiful. Okay, so now that's been cut down. So now we pick up our guy here. Okay, but this is not triggering it. Why is this not triggering it? So this does have a destructible, but it's not triggering the thing. Why not? Oh, it's not even triggering the... Okay, that's interesting. That's quite interesting. So this maybe isn't being triggered. Ah, that's odd. Does... Oh! I see. I see why. I see why. Okay. We need to add another component. We need to add damageable. For reasons. Where's OBS? Okay. So, let's get back to our palm stump. Palm stump. Select this. I'm gonna add items. Is it under items or is it game? Damageable. Cool. I think we can just leave that. I'm gonna save the prefab here. Okay. It's hard to develop a game plus graphics plus... Yeah, it's all a thing. Okay, cool. Let's see if this works now. Is it? Oh, it's not getting hit. It's because we're... Oh! Okay, we triggered the breakpoint, I think. Yeah. I think that's what happened. What happened? Okay, let's do another one. Somehow that didn't burst out into flame like it's supposed to. Alright, try this one. Okay, cool. So you... get our guy here. Okay, it destroyed it, but it didn't create the emitter. Why did not it create the emitter? This is destructible. Supposed to create fire emitter.json. Why did it not spawn? Okay, so we're gonna need another breakpoint. We're gonna put the breakpoint in here. Okay, so that guy's supposed to fall over, although he's probably not because he didn't get any force when it was created. Come on, fall. There you go. Whoopsies, hit me in the head. Okay. Okay, so now let's step through. Okay. It's creating the entity. It did create an entity. New ent. And is this the prefab that we want? Oh, 1 second. Path. Come on. Why you? Ugh. Okay, fire emitter. Here we go. It is fire emitter.json. Okay, so ents. Oh god, why is this so hard? Okay, so there's one of them. Okay, that's exactly what I want. And then we return ents. And then in here, okay, it doesn't, so we continue. But yet we don't have our fire emitter. What happens when we spawn a fire emitter just from the prefab? Okay, that works. But why is it not? Okay, so let's cut this guy down. That's fine. Okay. Oh, are we still in a breakpoint? Oh, is the game crashing? Did I break something? Yeah, apparently I crashed the game. Alright. Why is it not closing? There we go. This is curious. Okay. So somehow the fire emitter isn't... Maybe it's not being spawned in the right spot? That could be interesting. Okay. Let's literally just spawn in the... Or no, let's get the cutlass. Cutlass. Mariner's cutlass. Cool. Okay, cut you down. That's fine. But no fire emitter. So, it instantiates the prefab. It sets up the objects. Maybe there's something in setup objects that if it's not... No, but it shouldn't. So we're marking the right ent for removal. We are. Well, let's see where we spawn it. Maybe it's the positioning is incorrect. Okay, so I'm gonna put a breakpoint right in here. Gonna go cut down another tree. This one. I think this one will do. Okay. No, that's... We actually don't care about that one, because... So, now, we take our flint, and we... Okay, so, the original transform is that 69633 is what we should be interested in. So in the new ent, Yeah, we emplaced the transform. That's good, I guess. Okay. Now. Like, I'm just wondering if somehow the ent is being immediately removed after it's been created, somehow? So here's what I will do. I will find the particle emitter, because this thing that we're spawning is a particle emitter. Now there's this part where we on destroy. So on destroying the particle emitter, we put that guy in there. So I think if we are destroying the particle emitter, we should hit that breakpoint. We should. Okay, so that guy gets hit. That's fine. Now switch to the flint. Okay, emitter. No, it's not spawning. Okay, one more. Okay, let's manually spawn one in. That works fine, apparently, and it's called fire emitter, and we got one right here. It's not all. It's also not producing any smoke, but we can fix that later. That's odd. Let's reason about this. So we instantiated the prefab, and we did set up the objects. Maybe I'll put a breakpoint in here. Maybe that's it. So, let's. Actually, we gotta take off the breakpoint for just a second, and then we'll put it back on. But get this guy down. Now, here, put the breakpoint back on. Okay, step into here. Okay. So it does have, okay. It has a, none of that. Enemy AI controller. Okay, none of this actually is affecting it. And then set our physics objects, but there are no physics objects. Well, here's what we can take a look at, I suppose, is, I guess, but it doesn't actually ever emit any particles is the thing, so we can't check that. Oh, it was supposed to be triggered into here. I'm gonna put a breakpoint in here, actually. I love live coding streams. Yeah, they do always. There is always weird shit. So, let's actually see. Maybe it's not spawning the right thing. Maybe. Oh, game's crashing, apparently. Why is that happening? Oh, okay, that's fine. So we... Okay, we... Ugh. put that breakpoint in here. Okay, now, here, put this guy on. Okay. Come on. Okay, it didn't hit the particle emitter. This should be in here. Okay. This is interesting. I'm gonna go find the JSON file that I emitter or fire emitter.json here. What's in here? Okay. It does have a particle emitter. Maybe the pumps. Okay, it's because it has a mesh. No. Whoopsies. Okay, this guy. Well, that guy won't have it, but this guy will. Okay, so the destructible here has damage type fire emitter.json. Did I maybe need to put in the full path of it, maybe? Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I have to do resources / prefabs / that. Maybe there's a, maybe it's not spawning in the right prefab. Fire emitter. And the prefab dropbox is maybe broken. .json. Okay. Save prefab there. Maybe that was it. So, are you gonna go? You gonna fall over? Okay, cool. There we go! Yes! Okay, we have fire! We have fire. And now we have fire, and the fire emitter deals fire damage. So now, let's create another palm stump. And let's put the palm stump in the fire. Now, it turns into fire too! So if we cut down another tree, like, we can't cut down this tree because this isn't, like, let's cut down this tree. Can we roll it over to the fire? I need a better way to move things around. I guess maybe we roll it towards these ones here. But because gravity will do the trick on that one. Hopefully. Yeah, well, it seems I need a better way to control it. But if I take this guy and I move it into the fire, it is hopefully. Okay, why isn't it? Maybe it's not. Is it not close enough? Yeah, okay, it needs to be like right in the fire, basically. In the interest of realism, let's get it. Lots of flammable stuff everywhere. Let's get the fire spreading. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out how we. Oh, 1 second, my light got. Well, there we go. There's my light fixed. I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna spread the fire. So, one of the things is that the fire emitter is actually only creating it in the middle here. So what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to take my fire emitter, fire emitter. So one of these ones here. Take this, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna make a few of them. Actually, I'm gonna need to take this guy. Gonna change his transform to basically derotate this. Okay, so this is kind of so. Okay, where's this fire emitter? So, I'm going to take multiple of these now. So it's going to burst into flames in multiple spots, is the idea. So, okay. Why is that so hard? Are you... Come on, get right on there. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. So, gonna take this, yeah, gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna need to do something about the lights because, right now, I think the fire emitters are gonna quickly, create more lights than I would like. So this is now gonna burst into flames in 3 places. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna, let's, I need to rename one of these. So this is gonna be, palm fire emitter. So we'll take all 3 of these. We'll save this guy as a prefab. Actually, remove the prefab component and save the palm fire emitter as a prefab that has 3 of these. Now. Oh, but where's the origin? This is interesting. So we actually need to set the origin of the palm fire emitter. So I need to actually swap this down here because this is the one that sets the origin. Wait. Oh, this moved the whole thing. Okay, so yeah, I'll take this bottom one. Move it up, I guess. Okay, so the origin of that guy's here, and the palm fire emitter is, let's make that a little bit lower so they kind of, yeah, they're basically right on top. Okay, so now let's save this guy as the prefab. Save that prefab. Now I'm gonna take the palm stump again. Not the bent palm. The palm stump. Gonna take this guy and do now palm fire emitter.json. Save the prefab here. Now, yeah, there's a lot of fire. Free camera. So now if I take this guy, and you notice that when I hit it with the sword, it doesn't burst into flames. It's because of the filter that I was talking about. So let's take our thing. Okay, now it. Okay, I might need to I think what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to create a type of fire emitter that actually does it along a line instead of does it in 3 unique spots. So that will be something I need to do. But we now do... Actually, can I... Okay, so let's get the skillet. Let's actually see if the skillet works here. Can I cook on this fire? Oh. Oh god, friggin' bullet. There's a weird bug that I keep running into. It's basically it's an assert that keeps getting hit in bullet that I think is bogus, but you know, I need to deal with it later. All right. Actually, let's set this back. Let's get it out of debug mode. Let's get it into this one here. But yeah. All right, let's check something. Okay, so let's go back to test island here. I'm gonna need to put this guy in a better spot eventually, but this is fine for now. Okay, so we'll take our flint and steel. It's actually, yeah, it is in the inventory, flint and steel. Okay, so let's get what was I gonna check? Oh, I just realized there is a cool way that I could do the fire all in a line. Well, I will fix that in a second. Okay, so okay, what do you got? I gotta kill this guy. So I'll take this. Ugh, I need to draw that one. Die, you piece of shit. Okay, so what was I doing? There's this guy, and if I cut him down again, creates this, and then I can take this and light. Yeah, it immediately hurts me. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I needed to make it a cooking fire. So first I'm gonna find fire emitter. Oh, it does have cooking fire, so I wanted to just take the skillet. Take the skillet, and see if I can cook with it. And it does actually give me the ability to cook on the fire. Perfect. So now I'm gonna tweak the palm fire emitter. So I'm actually so it's got 3 fires. We can actually delete those. Where's the prefab children? Okay, cool. So remove and palm fire emitter. Okay. So and remove. Okay. So now Y3. It was just a number. I'm gonna make it all 1 now. It's gonna be 1 emitter at the moment now. So, now I can go into the particle emitter and position randomness. I can increase that to, let's say, 10. And now it's gonna, you can see it's like, it's a line, if that makes sense. 10 is probably too much though. Let's do 5. Oh, is it because they're going upward? So let's say, yeah, 2 meters. Okay, oh, I see, this is where it is. So maybe 2.5? Let's say 2.5. Okay, so now I'm gonna save this prefab. Palm fire emitter. And now, if I go back to this, I can cut down another one of these palms. Let's cut down this one, and now hopefully it will make a better emitter. Although, I'm hoping that this takes into account the rotation. Yeah, okay, cool. That's great. But I think the palm fire emitter, this guy, I think we need to create more particles to account for the fact that it's over a larger area. So I'm going to change the interval to 16. Cool. And it should also create smoke, which it is not doing at the moment. So I need to... I'm also going to do the... Actually, that's probably fine. So... Yeah, initial velocity. Let's increase that to 2, maybe. Oh. No. Yeah, I see. I see, actually. We'll need to tweak that, actually. Because that velocity is relative to the object space, not world space. But I might need to add more parameters on this. Okay, so. That's fine. But, yeah, it's a little bit weird that they're going this way. But really, I want them to be going up. Up with world space, no matter how it's rotated. So that is something I will need to fix. So let's actually... Let's, save this prefab. I'm gonna add that, extra data to the particle emitters. So let's do that. So, particle emitter. Okay, cool. So I guess I want to add a... Oh! I do have a thing for that already. Relative transform. But I need to be able to set it separately for velocity and, where's the... Yeah, because I had the torch, right. Or is relative transform only for, sorry, I'm looking for, Oh, the relative transform is for the... So, I guess... I need to add another thing. Relative transform position and relative transform velocity. That explains... That will do it. Okay, so... Actually, let's just take this. Let's do relative transform position, question mark, emit. Okay, so or just position. Okay, cool. Let's we'll do the same thing for orientation. Or VV. Okay, cool. So velocity. So now there's gonna it's not gonna compile because there's some bugs, but I just want to find out where they are. I think it's in editor.cpp first of all. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so relative transform position and relative transform velocity. So that's going to be cool. And then also probably in JSON serializer. Did the compiler pick up the things? Okay. Right here. So relative transform position And relative transform velocity. Now cool. Now I can run this. So basically that means that up is always up instead of wherever the tree is oriented, so that the fire always goes up, if that makes sense, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, this is gonna be definitely gonna have to upgrade the dynamic lighting if I allow players to burn down the entire forest. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Just waiting for the build here. It's taking a minute. Did I finish the Milkus? How big is this can? Where's the 250 mil? This is too small. This is. I want my 341 milliliters of soda. And yes, in Canada, we do sell our soda as 341 milliliters. That's probably like that's some weird amount of ounces that I don't know, but like it's literally just the American can, but with metric on it. All right, let's go. All right. Although once again, it's Korean, so that's why 250 mil. It's like a good metric number. So, what was I doing? I was working on the... Okay, so let's cut this guy down. Whoops. Ooh, that's a little weird. Allowed you to walk while you... Okay, so that guy's cut down. Now let's take the guy. Let's light him on fire. Okay, so now we take the... Now we find the fire emitter we've just created. So the palm fire emitter. And this is, we take the particle emitter and we set relative transform velocity to be false. So now you see the fire always goes up. And I'm gonna duplicate the fire emitter and call it smoke emitter. I'm gonna remove the prefab. Palm smoke emitter, and I'm going to, where's the view, edit, where's the material window material? Okay, so I gotta find my where's my smoke? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why is... That one's still... Oh. Cool. Let me tweak some things. Because the smoke isn't quite right. Because there's another smoke emitter, so I can just steal the settings from that. It's a smoke emitter. This guy, lifetime is 40. Opacity is 1. Emission is 0. That's important. Scale is 0.8. Yeah, I need to actually increase the max particles here too, probably to 200. And I'm also gonna decrease the spawn rate to 32. Yeah, there we go. Something's still not quite right. Yeah, that needs to be not additive. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, I'm just gonna save. Okay, so now I can do my palm emitter. Okay, wait. Emitter. So I'm gonna actually. This guy's now gonna be a child of this prefab. So now we got the palm smoke emitter and the palm fire emitter. So, I feel like it's producing too much smoke actually. So, I'm gonna actually decrease this again to 64. Hopefully that'll be a little bit thinner. Cool. Okay, so yeah, also the fire emitter, probably now that we have, okay. Let's save this guy. Now let's go cut down another tree. 15-minute wildfire implementation. Yeah, I mean, we're getting close. This is getting more wildfire-y, okay? Like, okay, well, Paul, I think you're gonna get your wish, because I just figured out how I can do it. I'm actually... ooh, actually, that might not... Well... This guy is not gonna... Because he's already got the destructible, so I need to add it... Okay, so, like, I'm just gonna do this as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna take this tree. I'm gonna add the damageable. Physics, oh, sorry. Utility. No. Items. Destructible. Going to add the resources / prefabs / palm fire emitter. Really tiny threshold. Well, I'll have it a little bit higher. So like they'll do the threshold of 0.5, so that we can't light it on with our flint and steel. Do fire. Now save this prefab. So now if we hit this guy with the flint and steel, he's not lighting on fire, but also we need to add a damageable. Sorry, let's save that again. So that does not light him on fire, but if we take this guy, okay, if we take this guy and we push him over here, I'm gonna now just try to position this correctly, because I actually don't know how the radius on this is gonna work. Gonna take this guy, gonna light him on fire. Ooh, okay, so where's the palm fire emitter? Ooh, it's not in the damage radius. So I think, the damage radius, but if we move it over here, we move it right up to here. Now, that guy got lit. Although, where's its, okay, 1 second. I'm gonna quit the game here. We're getting close. So, the wildfires are possible. It just might take a little bit of, more finagling here. So now, so let's cut this guy down. Oh, I don't have the cutlass. Ooh, it's... Ow. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So let's double check this guy. This guy's got the destructible and the damageable. Oh, I need to do .json. Save prefab. So. Cut this guy down. Roll it this way. Now, light it on fire. Okay. It did light both of them on fire. The thing is that it just completely annihilates the tree, which I think is a problem. I think the tree might need to stick around for a minute while the fire travels up it. So that's going to require some more simulation type elements. But we do now have the ability to set fire and crucially cook with the fire, which was the whole point. So now you can cook anywhere, you can cut down a tree. Is the great but also if I walk into this fire I do get hurt. I don't know why he's not making his ouch noise. But yeah. Because if I drop him, does he... Oh, he doesn't actually have it. I guess I need to give him an ouch noise. He doesn't have one. For some reason, I thought I gave him one. Okay. Last thing we're going to do... is we actually need to give you the flint and steel. So. We need to put it in a spot where hopefully the player will find it. I'm just going to take it. And, I'm just going to put it on the rock next to the sword. Yeah, that'll be fine. Rotate that. Okay, cool. Save the game. There we go. Let's, what else can we do for the next couple minutes? But I'm actually really happy with what we did today. Now we actually have a full, well, a basic fire implementation. Whether we actually will allow the player to light the entire forest on fire, I think I will. I think I will allow that. But the question is, ooh, I'm getting attacked here. Okay, so just for you, Paul, I'm gonna quickly get. Okay, so where's our fire emitter? No, the palm fire emitter. Okay. Just in the interest of getting a huge fireball, and once again, this might crash out everything because we're gonna be creating a lot of lights, like hundreds of lights, and maybe thousands, I'm not sure. Okay. Particle emitter, damage volume. Okay, damage volume, radius is gonna be 10. Okay, maybe 10 is too much. 5. Okay, cool. Now, save prefab. Is this guy gonna be in the radius? That guy's gonna be in the radius. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna take the player. We're gonna go over to the big woods here, and we're gonna. Okay, I'm gonna actually take this guy. I'm gonna also add the wait, 2 palm. Okay, it's this guy. Just gonna copy this. I'm gonna take the 3 palm, and I'm gonna also add damageable and item utility. No. Destructible. Fire. That guy. 0.05. No, 1.5. Save the prefab. We got to quit out of the game so that all the prefabs reload. We're gonna give you the fire. Fire. Do do do. I want you to. What was that song? By fucking Arthur. Fucking what's his name? Jeez, I can't remember. It's a good song. Fire. Somebody could tell me the name of that song. Okay. I'm looking for. Actually, let's just try to do it. Let's get our flint and steel. We're gonna try to do it manually. We're gonna get our cutlass. For some reason, the axe isn't working, but we'll have to fix that some other time. Okay. We will cut down this guy. We need to be in an area where there's a lot of trees close together. These guys aren't close enough together. Well, I think there's a better forest for it. And I think it's down here. I think this one is gonna work better. Okay, so let's cut this guy down. Beautiful, it landed inside that. And I'm gonna get immediately hurt as soon as I do this. Oh, jeez. But why is it not spreading? Because these guys aren't close enough. I guess I need to increase the radius. So, let's do it. Palm fire emitter. I'm gonna quickly heal myself so that I don't die immediately. Okay, so palm fire emitter. This guy. Increase the radius. 10. Oh, jeez, we crashed. Did we crash, or is this callbacks? Uh-oh. Is that a... Is F like a no pointer or something? Yeah, the game crashed. That's a great start. Why is that happening? Terminate. Huh. I wish that was cooler. But there seems to be something going on. There seems to be a bug that's preventing me from doing this. I would... Damn, that sucks. Okay, let's go back here. 1 second. Let's just quickly... I mean, the story's supposed to be over, but I don't really have anything to do after this, so we can keep going for a minute. I mean, I do have things to do. I think that I should be doing after this, but... Alright, let's get our... It's the bent palm, I think, that's the problem. So let's cut it down. Get our flint and steel. Alright, this guy, I think, is the issue. And then we hit this guy with the thing? No. This guy doesn't have its, But maybe it's if we hit the guy with fire? Well, let's just try to do it one more time here. Let's try this one. Oopsies. I'm gonna get knocked the shit back. Okay. This guy, the destructible. Maybe. Oh, it's because these guys don't light on fire. Well, I'll need to do some work off stream, but let's see how far we can get. How big of a flame we can do. Come on. Okay, those two lit. they're not close enough together. Maybe this one? Okay, let's... What was the radius of the emitter? Fire. Maybe the thing didn't save because I, damage volume. Yeah, it was 10. Save. Okay. I mean... Okay, this guy's not setting on fire, though. But he's in the radius. Why is he not setting on fire? Oh, maybe the damage threshold is too high. Let's set it to 20. Okay. 10. Oh, there we go. Oh, why is my smoke blue? I died. Yeah. Interesting. Well, something's going on. Let's quit out. Anyway. Well. Let's see, can we get a big fire just before the end of stream? Just a little fire. Oh, also this guy should be flammable, but we can do that later. Alright, get our things. Okay. Try it here. Okay. Yeah, this is the crash that I'm hitting before. Let me just quickly step through that. Anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know. I love the nice. Anyway. You're satisfied with that fire. Well, that's good. But I think we're gonna have to end stream for now. But I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. I think we had an incredibly productive stream. We now can light as many fires as we want. Although even though there's a bug that is causing the big fires to crash, it could just be I'm like smashing the stack somehow because there's just too much fire. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Do not forget to join the Discord, link below. Wishlist the game on Steam, also link below. And subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video. You can do that right below the video too. Yeah, liking the video and subscribe to the channel lets YouTube know that you like to follow me and that you're interested in this type of content, and I will make more of it. And the other thing is, wishlisting the game on Steam does the same for Steam. So please do that and join the Discord if you want to chat to the other players of Short Odyssey. And so I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Goodbye. All right, see ya. I'm gonna go